All right, good evening. Thanks for joining in here. We're going to do a live stream tonight. We did a flight a little bit earlier tonight over to Santa Barbara from John Wayne on Pilot Edge. We did a VFR flight. We flew around the LAX, the Class Bravo there. So I thought we would come back tonight. Took a little quick break, come back. I thought I would do a VFR flight from John Wayne down to San Francisco, which is a Class Bravo. I'm going to pull this up here. Got a flight plan laid out here. It says it's going to be a Bravo airspace that we're going to fly into. So I thought we would actually just try to, let's see if we can pull this up here like that. Kind of get you an idea of what we're going to do. Going to do a little zigging and zagging tonight. Some might say. We've got to go around this restricted airspace here, which I'm not even 100% sure what this is. I don't live out in this area. I'm not very familiar with it, but this one side here is surface to 2000. It's over a power plant. I think we're just going to fly out over the water and go around it. And then this one over here is 15,000 to 27,000. Let's see if I can figure. Where's this? So I've got a couple of different airspaces here. So A is surface to 2000, so we could fly over that above 2000, and actually from there 2000 to 11,000 we're actually, so I don't even know that we could fly over that at all, to be honest with you. I'll tell you what, it's just going to be easier to get around this thing than it is to kind of go through it. That is a MOA, military operating area, I believe is what we're looking at there. So in Orange, Camp Pendleton, I know that is a military facility. We got a power plant here. So basically, they got some areas that's pretty much restricted. We got restricted airspace here to 15,000 to 27,000. I'm not familiar with it. I'm going to fly around it. It'll make it fun. We're going to be on Pilot Edge tonight, get some ATC help there. We're going to take off out of a Class Charlie, go around this MOA, do some zigging, zagging, go right down the coastline and come into San Francisco into a Class Bravo. It'll be my first attempt at coming into a Class Bravo on Pilot Edge with ATC. But I think we can pull it off. I've done quite a few. I've done the CAT ratings 1 through 9. Got 2 left on the CAT rating series, and then I'm going to start the I rating series for the IFR instrument stuff. But we're going to fly this tonight in a Beechcraft, the Bonanza G36 edition. So we'll be flying with the G1000, the Garmin G1000. We're going to have 4Fly here on the iPad. We'll go ahead and take a look at our profile view there. We're going to climb up to 6,500. It's going to be our VFR altitude this evening. I got the time set for 3 o'clock in the afternoon, so we might get a little sunset type picturesque scenery. So it should be kind of nice. You can see the Bravo with the KSAN there of San Francisco. We'll get cleared into the Bravo. The one thing about flying into a Bravo is explicitly ATC has to say and tell you cleared into the Bravo, which is different than it is a Charlie or a Delta. Two-way comms is always required there in them to say your call sign, and then you can actually get in. But on a Bravo, you have to be explicitly said cleared into the Bravo. So we're going to have to listen for that. It'll be my first time. We're going to pick up flight following on the ground. That should make things a little bit easier for us and get handed off on to multiple different channels along the way and be continuously on radar, flight following, and talking to ATC along the way. So should make things fairly smooth, fairly easy. So I'm not anticipating anything too major. But hey, I could do it wrong, and if I do, I'll learn from it, right? All right, so a couple of things first here. We need to pick up, let's get on our flight plan. And let's get off of this and get onto our show on map here. We're going to need to get some frequencies. We're going to need to get our ATIS at 126.0. So I'm going to set the iPad down for a minute, see if we can't get this plane started up here, and we're going to get some information going. All right, let's get in some different views here so that I can fly this thing around here. We're using Smooth Track tonight so that we have sort of like Track IR. We have the Bonanza G36 mod for performance. It's supposed to be pretty nice. I've only flown with it once, and that was my flight earlier tonight. I'm using the Smooth Track app on my iPhone for head tracking instead of Track IR. I can turn that on and off. It's pretty handy. We'll have our drone cam. We'll just kind of see where we're at here in a minute. Let's get things started here. Let's get some battery power on. Let systems come on. Get our beacon light turned on here. And we will get our avionics bus monitors coming on. Go ahead and get our strobe. Let's get down here to our fuel lever. Put that on the left. Let's check before we get started here too much. Weight and balance here. I need to see what I've got for fuel. I want to crank my fuel capacity up to about 65%, just in case. We won't need that much fuel, but just in case. We're going to start off on the left tank. All right, so we got that view. Let's look down here. Let's verify that our parking brake is set. Parking brake is now set. We'll go ahead and get ready to fire this baby up. All right, so let's go throttles and mixtures. We're going to go mixture full rich, and we will turn on our fuel pump here. Where is my fuel pump? Go here. Get our mags turned on. Strobe light, beacon light is already on. All right, and master alternator's on. And let's go ahead and up the throttle up, bring it back down, crack the throttle, and let's turn her over and see what we get here. And we fired up. All right, let's go ahead and hit our key here and let our avionics come the rest of the way up. Let's get our RPMs up to about 1,000. Let's get us up in the green on the manifold pressure here. Let things warm up a little bit. 970. There we are at 1,000. All right. If you're joining in on the stream with us tonight, we thank you for coming in and watching. I am definitely new to this, so keep in mind I can probably do some things right, some things wrong. This is only my second or third time to stream here. Well, maybe third or fourth time to stream. Working out a few bugs a couple of nights ago on some of the settings with OBS. I think we've got most of that stuff cleared up, but we're going to check things out here and see how it goes tonight. All right, so let's make sure I got the right view up here on the screen. We do have ForeFlight up there, and you probably couldn't see I was starting the plane, but hey, there we go. We'll switch over to this view here. You should be able to see the dash on the plane. You were just looking at me in ForeFlight. Now you can see ForeFlight and the dash of the cockpit. You can see my flight controls here. I'm using a Logitech multi-view, or a multi-panel. That takes care of my autopilot flaps and pitch trim wheel. I've got the Logitech radio panel here that we're going to use to dial up ATC. Got the honeycomb yoke. It's got most of my light switches here and the starter with the magnetos. And I've got the Logitech throttle quadrant here. And we're flying the Bonanza BE36, and this is the G36 edition. G stands for Garmin G1000. So we're going to be flying the Bonanza G36 tonight. We're going to climb up to 6,500, make our way over to San Francisco, and enter into the Glass Bravo. All right, so first things first, we need to get a few things on the radio here. We need a 126.0. We need to pick up the ATIS here because we're going to need that information here before we get started. So let's go ahead and grab that. Let me grab my headset here. I have a Bose headset in real life for flying the A20, but for this,
read back all runway assignments and hold short instructions.
Just a regular PC gaming
initial
headset.
Contact, you have information X-ray.
All right, we have information X-ray.
John
Sounds
Wayne
like
Airport, 8 information X-ray, 0153 Zulu, Windcom, visibility 10, sky condition clear, temperature 16, dew point 8, altimeter 3006, arriving and departing runways 20 left, 20 right. Visual approaches in use. VFR departures, contact clearance delivery. Advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following requested. Read back all runway assignments and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact, you have information X-ray. John Wayne Airport, ATIS information X-ray, 0153 Zulu, Windcom, visibility 10.
we're expecting 20 left
clear.
and right.
Temperature 16, dew point 8, altimeter 3006, arriving and departing runways 20 left, 20 right. Visual approaches in use. VFR departures, contact clearance delivery. Advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested. Read back all runway assignments and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact, you have information X-ray. John Wayne Airport, ATIS information X-ray.
A little bit of information here that we needed for this. So we need to set our altimeter to 3006. So let's go ahead and tune that in on things. So we'll set our altimeter here in the G1000, 3006. It's our current altimeter. Gonna tell them that we need VFR flight following over to San Francisco, Kilo Sierra Alpha November at 6,500 with information X-ray. We're going to expect that when we talk to ground, we won't need that, but he's going to give us a departure frequency, so we're going to have to notate that departure frequency. And the next thing we need to know, now that we've gotten our ATIS as show here on the map, we're going to need John Wayne clearance and delivery. So clearance and delivery is 118. So let's tune in 118 here on the dial. Switch over to that channel. I'm going to jump over here to my FMS real quick and just double check a setting. 25 kilohertz, that's exactly where I wanted that. And if I take a look at my flight plan, all of my points are in there. I've already pre-planned that. I did that through the Microsoft window or menus there at the beginning. So we'll go over those, but those are the same. They match what's in the iPad here. We're going to have waypoints of, I don't know, Dana, Ofree, Emily, Holvey, BPS, BL, whatever that is, and BPS, SR, or RT, and then into KSAN. If we take a look here at the vertical profile, 6,500. We're departing out of the magenta here. That's a class Charlie. We'll be flying into San Francisco, which is a class Bravo. That's the blue. You'll see that we will be just under the upper shelf of the Bravo there, but then we're going to drop down into the actual Bravo. We will have to be explicitly cleared into the Bravo by ATC, so we'll expect that. Since we're picking up flight following, we'll be in touch with ATC all the way along the way. We'll be setting a transponder code and squawking along the way, and they'll have us on radar, and they'll give us lookout for traffic and that kind of thing. So, all right, so first things first here, let's get off of this thing. Let's get here, show on map, and I think I just said it a while ago, but clearance and delivery is 118. So let's go ahead and give clearance and delivery a call here. Get back over to our scratch pad, and this is John Wayne clearance, I believe. So double check that, just make sure I'm calling it the right thing. It is John Wayne clearance on 118. And we are 118 on the radio, and COM 1 is selected, so we should be good. Hopefully everybody's able to hear me loud and clear right now. I don't know if we've got anybody watching with us yet. I don't think we do, but maybe we will have somebody join us here shortly. So, all right, let's get ready for John Wayne clearance, get our scratch pad ready here, and let's give them a call. Good evening, John Wayne clearance. This is Bonanza 716 Delta Mike. We'd like to pick up VFR flight following over to San Francisco, Kilo Sierra Alpha November at 6,500 if possible, please.
Number 369 at Bravo, Los Angeles. Said I think you missed the frequency change. Should be 126.7. 26.7 is SoCal approach. Bonanza 716 Delta Mike, you said San Francisco and then spelled out San Diego. Which was the destination?
Apologies there. Kilo Sierra Alpha November is the destination at 6,500 if possible.
SoCal approach, citation 369 Bravo is at 3000.
Citation 369 Bravo, SoCal approach. Expect the visual approach by 31 left. Altimeter 3012 ATIS Hotel.
Check 31 left with hotel. Thanks, 369 Bravo.
Citation 369 Bravo, descend to maintain 3000.
Then maintain 3000, 369 Bravo.
Bonanza 716 Delta Mike. On departure flighting 150, maintain VFR at below 2,400. Departure frequency 128.1, squawk 6614.
Right, on departure we'll fly heading of 150 at or below 2,400, maintaining VFR. Departure frequency is 128.1 and squawking 6614, 716 Delta Mike.
716 Delta Mike, read back correct.
Right, 6614 on the transponder.
169 to the iJet Center. We're ready to taxi with X-ray.
Walker 169, common ground, runway 20 right, taxi via Alpha Lima, hold short, runway 20 left.
Right,
20 the Alpha Lima, hold short, 20 left, Walker 169.
614 is the code, and we'll put that on altitude mode so that we're going to squawk out. 6614, altimeter We already said at 3006, 2400 was the altitude that he assigned for us, at or below 2400. So we'll go ahead and pre-select that. And we're going to fly a heading because he told us what heading to fly on departure. So we want a heading of 150. So we'll go ahead and pre-select our heading as well. So that's 147. Oops. And 150 on the heading bug there. So departure is 128.1. So as we get ready to depart and we call up tower, we'll put the 128.1 in our departure frequency and have that preset so that we can just flip over when he tells us to. All right. So next thing we need to do is figure out exactly where we're parked. So let's zoom in here and let's do procedure. Let's do airport diagram here. And we are parked off of Bravo, on the apron off of Bravo, near the we're on the west side, just to the south of the tower there on Bravo, and we would like to hit the tower run up if possible. All right, so ground is the next thing we need to do. We need to get show on map here. We need our ground, John Wayne ground. There's an east and a west, so we want 132.25. 32.25 is going to be our ground frequency.
Station 7355 Alpha, John Wayne clearance. Good evening, cleared to Palomar Airport. Fly heading 175, radar vectors Victor 25, then as filed. Maintain 5,000, expect 7,000, 10 minutes after the departure. Departure frequency 128.1, squawk 201
All right, let's look outside the plane, see where we're at.
175, radar vectors, Victor 25. Lieutenant, maintain 5,000, 7,000,
Request a pushback.
Frequency 128.0 and squawk 2013, so 55 Alpha.
Citation 55 Alpha, its departure frequency is 128.1. And just again, verify the readback is 2013.
013 and 128.1, citation 55 Alpha.
Thank you. And citation 69 Bravo, verify after thermal, you're going to your clearance limit.
See if I can get a little bit of a pushback here so I can get out of here.
36 on Bravo, on my way down 4,000 down to 3,000, 36 on Bravo.
Affirmative. After thermal, you should be going to your clearance limit. So turn left, direct Palm Springs Airport.
Turn towards Palm Springs, 36 on Bravo.
Can't turn around very well here.
Affirmative. Yeah, when you get to the last waypoint, you fly to the clearance limit.
Got it, thanks, 36 on Bravo.
Citation 55 Alpha, read back correct. Thank you, sir.
Roger.
Citation 69 of Bravo, the airport will be at 12 o'clock and 16 miles. Advised when you have the airport in sight.
Let you know when I have it, like 36 on Bravo. Airport is in sight, 36 on Bravo.
Should be on back. Let's go ahead and get you back.
369 Bravo, clear visual approach, only 31 left.
Clear.
This pushback service a little bit slow. I don't typically use that, but I've selected my parking start on the gate here.
Have a good night.
My parking, I was right up next to the building, so I just thought, well, we'd try to do it as close to right as we possibly can, versus just running through the walls here, because that's not very professional-like, is it?
Palm Springs Tower, citation 369 Bravo is on the visual for 31 left.
Citation 369 Bravo, Palm Springs Tower, runway 31 left, clear to land.
31 left, clear to land, 369 Bravo. On ground, citation 755 Alpha West, GA ramp ready taxi, information Zulu.
Citation 7355 Alpha, John Wayne ground. Good evening, runway 20 right, taxi via Bravo Lima.
20 right, taxi via Bravo Lima, citation 55 Alpha.
John Wayne Tower, 169, holding short 20 left.
Welcome 169 Tower, cross runway 20 left, runway 20 right, clear for takeoff.
Cross 20 left at Lima, runway 28, clear for takeoff, Parker 169.
All right, so we're going to call up ground on 132.25, and we're going to tell them ready for taxi at Bravo, just to the south side of the tower, and would like to get tower run up if possible. Let's go ahead and move ourselves out here just a little bit. We'll stay out of the operating areas. And I bet you my parking brake was on, which is what made that super slow. That's all right. Good here. Okay, we're outside the movement area still. And we'll set our parking brake here. Parking brake is set, and just south of the tower off of Bravo, and I'd like to get tower run up if possible. John Wayne ground, Bonanza 716 Delta Mike is ready for taxi, just parked just south of the tower off of the Bravo apron there, and would like to get tower run up if possible.
Bonanza 716 Delta Mike, John Wayne ground, taxi to the tower run up via Bravo.
Tower run up via Bravo, 716 Delta Mike. All right, tower run up via Bravo. All right, parking brake is off. Clear to the right. Clear to the left. And here we go.
Walker 169, contact departure.
Departure Walker 169, we'll see ya. SoCal, Departure Walker 169, 1,600, climbing 7,000 via the Pigeon 2.
Walker 169, SoCal departure, radar contact.
Spin ourselves around here.
Charlie Tower, citation 7355 Alpha, runway 20 right at Lima, ready for IFR departure. Citation 7355 Alpha, John Wayne Tower, runway 20 right, clear for takeoff.
Okay.
20 right, citation 55 Alpha.
Set our parking brake there. We're good.
Clear for
All right.
takeoff. Walker 169, climb and maintain 13,000.
Not sure what I did there. I got
So 13,000, Walker 169.
cut off there. I got pulled the power back too far. All right, we'll go ahead and take our props up full forward. Mixture is full rich. Let's bring the RPMs up to about 1800. Feet are on the brakes. There's 1800 right there. All right, we're going to go left mag. Sorry, that was right mag. And we'll go left mag. And back. And let's feather the prop. Bring the prop back full forward. All right, and we'll bring power back down. 1000. Feather our prop. Mixture back to lean for ground operations.
Citation 55 Alpha, contact SoCal departure.
Get our 1000 here.
SoCal, citation 55 Alpha.
All right, so run up is complete. We're going to hit up ground again until we're ready to continue our taxi. Run up complete.
SoCal departure, section 7355 Alpha, 1,200, climbing to 5,000. Citation 7355 Alpha, SoCal departure, ready to contact, climb and maintain 7,000. 7,000, citation 55 Alpha.
John Wayne ground, Bonanza 716 Delta Mike. A run up is complete, ready to continue taxi.
And then 716 Delta Mike, continue taxi via Bravo, the runway 20 right.
20 right via Bravo, 716 Delta Mike.
The 716 Delta Mike, yeah, 20 right via Bravo Kilo.
Via Bravo Kilo, 20 right, 716 Delta Mike.
9 contact Los Angeles Center 128.6.
All right, we're going via Bravo Kilo. So let's take just a real quick look. Bravo Kilo, I see that. So Bravo Kilo means we're going right here.
827, Las Vegas approach, altimeter 3014. Expect the visual approach, runway 26 left.
Parking brake is released.
All right, 14 and expect the visual 26 left, expect 827.
Taxi light is on.
So 827, I'm sorry, you said you're descending via?
Correct, expect 827.
Thank you.
Bravo Kilo.
Walker 169, Los Angeles Center, climb and maintain flight level 230. Citation 55 Alpha, apply present heading, join Victor 25, and then resume on navigation. Victor 25, then resume. Citation 55 Alpha.
Hold short at Kilo and call up tower. But first things first, we'll need to set our departure frequency. Should have already done that, but that's okay. We didn't. We're actually in good shape here for doing it right now. All right, so we're gonna. This should be Kilo. Two zero right at Kilo, and we'll stop here. We'll set our parking brake. We'll verify on the map that we are indeed at Kilo, and we are. We did pick up the new scenery for John Wayne today. Downloaded that, so that's pretty nice. I'm liking
ground,
that.
That's November 402 Echo Romeo, 170 Golf, ACI Jet, touch and go with the X-Way.
That's 402 Echo Romeo, John Wayne ground, runway 20 left, taxi via Alpha Hotel Charlie Kilo.
All right,
20
tower
left, Alpha Hotel
20
Charlie
right
Kilo,
is 126.8. 126.8 is our tower frequency. All right, there's 126.8. We'll switch over to tower, and I need to get my departure frequency put in here real quick, which was 128.1. Just because that needs to be in standby. So we're on tower right now, so we're ready to go here. All right, so a couple of quick checks here.
Walker 169, contact
2,400 on the altitude pre-select. Heading is bugged to 150 because that's the direction he told us to fly on departure. So we're going to fly heading of 150 and climb up to 2,400 or less, 2,400. Our transponder is set to 6614, and we're squawking altitude, so we are in good shape. We're ready to contact the tower and say ready for departure. All right, mixture full rich. Props are coming forward. Parking brake is off. Feet are on the brakes. John Wayne Tower, Bonanza 716 Delta Mike, holding short, runway 20 right, ready for departure.
Bonanza 716 Delta Mike, John Wayne Tower, runway 20 right at Kilo, clear for takeoff.
Roger that, holding short at Kilo, ready for takeoff. Clear for takeoff, 716 Delta Mike. All right, we're clear. We should have told him holding short 20 right at Kilo, and I failed to say at Kilo. But we are at Kilo. I confirmed that with him.
Good evening, Gillespie clearance. Helicopter 429 Sierra Lima, information Lima, IFR to Kilo Whiskey Hotel Papa.
All right, and we are lined up on the runway, and power's coming in.
Helicopter 429 Sierra Lima, Gillespie clearance cleared to Whiteman Airport. Fly heading 340. Radar vectors to Oceanside and the San Diego Papa 15 tech route. Maintain 3,000. Expect 6,010 minutes after departure.
All right.
Departure frequency 119.6. Squawk 5043.
Helicopter 429 Sierra Lima cleared to the Whiteman Airport. Heading 340. Radar vectors to Oceanside. Then the send P15, then as filed 3,000, 6,010, 119 or decimal 65043.
Bonanza 6 Delta Mike, contact departure.
Contact departure, 716 Delta Mike.
Citation 55 Alpha, contact SoCal approach 119.6.
119.6, citation 55 Alpha.
John Wayne departures, Bonanza 716 Delta Mike is 600 climbing restricted.
Bonanza 716 Delta Mike, radar contact, resume navigation, cancel altitude restriction.
Cancel altitude restriction and on nav 716 Delta Mike.
Helicopter 429 Sierra Lima, lead tracking.
Alpha 7000, information Zulu. Post vectors ILS run 4 in the Palomar.
Gonna go ahead and go nav, and I need to off the
Sierra
nav,
Lima, read back correct.
and I need to get to the PDF here. My CDI needs to be
369er Bravo. When able, make left turn, taxi to parking via Whiskey. You can monitor ground. Have a great day.
CDI needs to be on GPS.
One off, taxi via Whiskey, monitor ground 369 Bravo. Have a good one.
There's nav mode.
Citation 7355 Alpha, SoCal approach. Expect the ILS runway 24 approach.
Expect the ILS runway 24 approach. Citation 55 Alpha.
All right. So altitude restriction is canceled, so we can go. We are clear to go up to our 6,500 as we requested.
Jet 827, field 12 o'clock at 15 miles. Advise when you have Vegas Airport in sight.
Insight, Jet 827.
Jet 827, cleared visual approach runway 26 left.
With a visual 26 left, exact Jet 827.
Citation 55 Alpha depart Oceanside VOR heading 070. Vector to final approach course.
Ports Oceanside 070, vector final approach course. Citation 5 Alpha.
And Palomar ground, Cessna 425 Foxtrot Tango at the terminal with information Delta VFR northbound.
The 425 Foxtrot Tango Palomar ground runway 24 taxi via Alpha.
24 via Alpha 5 Foxtrot Tango.
All right. We're resuming our navigation here, so you can see we're intercepting our magenta line here. You can see that on the flight plan on the MFD as well. If we remove that, you'll see that we're coming up on our line there. We're on our way to Dana in about 9 miles, and we'll make a slight right-hand turn at Dana. All right, so we'll jump back out here. We'll do some looking outside the cockpit here, see what we're seeing. KSAN is, show on map, San Diego. And I did say San Francisco, it's San Diego. So I did say that wrong earlier to the guy on the ATC. He called me on it, but I gave him the right call letters. He knows where we're headed. Flight plan was filed correctly. Man, what a shot.
John Wayne Tower, Cessna 402 Echo Romeo, only short 20 left at Kilo.
Cessna 402 Echo Romeo, John Wayne Tower, make left closed traffic, report midfield each pass, runway 20 left at Kilo, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff 20 left, reporting midfield, Cessna 2 Echo Romeo.
All right, we're climbing good. We're
Bonanza
gonna
6 Delta Mike, traffic at your 10 o'clock and 3 miles southbound, altitude indicates 3,600 VFR, type unknown.
looking for traffic, 716 Delta Mike.
To 8256 X-ray, contact LA Center 134.65.
I have traffic in sight, 716 Delta Mike.
Thank you. Cessna 56 X-ray, contact LA Center 134.65.
134.65, 8256 X-ray.
ExecJet 827, contact Las Vegas Tower 119.9er.
Tower 199, ExecJet 827, thanks.
All right, so we should be coming up on our right-hand turn out over the water just here in a second.
Vegas Tower,
About 4
ExecJet
miles.
827, visual 26 left.
ExecJet 827, Vegas Tower, runway 26 left, cleared to land.
Cleared to land, 26 left, ExecJet 827.
Should get some nice sunset views today along the coast.
Yeah, Palomar Tower,
Cessna 425 Foxtrot Tango, 1424 left.
All right, we're about 3 miles from our first checkpoint waypoint.
425 Foxtrot Tango, Palomar Tower, runway 24, clear for takeoff, right turn northbound approved.
Clear for takeoff, right turn, approved. 5 Foxtrot Tango.
See the traffic there below us, right out in front of us there, right on the edge of the coastline. All right, about 1.5 miles from our first waypoint. And we are approaching our 6,000 feet here. And how are we doing on our speed? We are good at we're cruising along at 130 knots. 141 knots over the ground. We'll start looking at our mixtures here momentarily.
Scott to Echo Romeo, midfield.
Pull our RPMs
Okay,
back.
to Echo Romeo, runway 20 left, clear
About
touch and go.
2,500.
Clear touch and go. Cessna to Echo Romeo, 20 left.
Approaching our 6,500. We get to our cruise altitude. I'm going to pull the manifold pressure back to about 23.5 and lead out of our mixture here a little bit. There's our slight right-hand turn. And we are now en route to Ofri. Nice shot there. So the reason we're flying out over the water here is because just off of my left-hand wing there over to our left, what you see there is a MOA, military operating area, with some definite restrictions there for flying through it. I'm new to the area, don't live out in California, not real familiar with this airspace, and just decided my best route would just be to bypass it. So if you're following along here, and you can see my flight view, you'll see that I'm going to just skirt around to the right-hand side of it.
Good evening, citation 565 Tango Alpha with Hotel IFR to Las Vegas.
All right, let's get inside of here. We're at 6,500. Let's go ahead and we're leveled out. Let's bring our manifold pressure down to 23, or we'll go to 22. So there's 22, RPM's at 2,500, and let's lean our mixture out here and see what we start getting on the. Back just a smidge here.
Page 565 Tango Alpha, Palm Springs clearance, clear to Las Vegas Airport, Cathedral 1 departure, Palm Springs. Direct 29 Palms.
10.5 gallons per hour, 2,500 RPMs, 22 inches on the manifold pressure. And we should be in pretty good shape here.
126.7, squawk 4672.
We should be coming up on Ofri right now.
Hey, station 565 Tango Alpha, cleared Las Vegas, Cathedral 1, Palm Springs, 29 Palms, Apex 6.
Running 160 knots over the ground.
7,000, expect level 290 and 10, departures 26.7, squawk 4672.
Station 5 Tango Alpha, read back correct. How you doing, Ryan?
Pretty good, how about you?
Not too bad, man, but a snow day tomorrow.
Yeah, you guys too. We're clear, we're dry over here.
Citation 55 Alpha, turn right heading 100, 100, please. 100 right, citation 55 Alpha. That was 716 Delta Mike, contact SoCal approach 119.6.
119.6, 716 Delta Mike.
Mean you're not from Cali?
Hard to tell, right?
Yeah, it is.
Citation 55 Alpha, descend and maintain 3,600.
3,600, citation 55 Alpha.
SoCal approach Cherokee 55907 uniform is 6,500 over Paradise VOR, like following to Torrance.
SoCal approach, Bonanza 716 Delta Mike is level 6,500.
Bonanza 716 Delta Mike, SoCal approach, Conroe, altimeter 3005.
05, 716 Delta Mike.
Citation 55 Alpha, turn right heading 150.
150, citation 550.
Cherokee 55907 uniform, SoCal approach, squawk 6672, ident.
6672, ident, 55907 uniform.
Cherokee 5597 uniform, rate of contact, Ontario, altimeter 3006.
26.
Cessna 2 Echo Romeo, midfield.
There's 2 Echo Romeo, runway 20 left, clear touch and go.
Clear touch and go. Cessna 2 Echo Romeo, 20 left.
Downwind clearance, good evening. This is Cirrus 550 Juliet Golf, looking for IFR clearance.
Here's 550 Julie, go. Downwind clearance, clearance on request, standby. Citation 55 Alpha, turn right heading 220, intercept the localizer.
Intercept the localizer, say 55 Alpha.
What a pretty flight.
Citation 55 Alpha, 5 miles from Citron, maintain 3,600 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 24 approach.
Cleared ILS runway 24 approach, citation 55 Alpha.
Jet 827, where are you parking, sir?
Over to signature, please, Jet 827.
Jet 827, continue on Alpha 7, cross runway 26 right at Alpha 7, left on Bravo, contact ground.
Okay, Alpha 7, cross 26 right, and then on to taxiway Bravo and contact ground on the other side, Executive 827.
2017. So.
Palm Springs ground station 565 Tango Alpha with the 80s Hotel, just north of the terminal near the GA ramp taxi.
We're going to be turning inbound. We're going to be making a left-hand turn here.
565 Tango Alpha, Palm Springs Groundway 31 left, taxi via Whiskey Alpha.
31 left via Whiskey Alpha, station 5 Tango Alpha.
John Wayne clearance, Baron 2510 Mike, IFR Burbank.
We need to swap our fuel tanks here.
2510 Mike, John Wayne clearance, standby number 1, or actually number 2, be right there.
Western Grand Hotel, helicopter 1490 Lima, information Lima, the East Transient parking request taxi for takeoff.
Descend on down to about 5,000 here.
Biggest ground, exit 827, Alpha 7 and Bravo intersection, we're going to signature.
Exit 827, Vegas ground, turn left on Bravo, hold short 1 right.
Left on Bravo, hold short 1 right, exit 827.
Cherokee 97 uniform, contact approach 128.1. Cherokee 97 uniform, contact SoCal approach 128.1. SoCal approach is citation 55 Alpha, cleared per tower. Yeah, we're just waiting for the read back. Citation 55 Alpha, contact Palomar Tower. Citation 55 Piper 55907 uniform, how do you hear me?
Palomar Tower, citation 55 Alpha, 3 mile final, runway 24.
Citation 7355 Alpha, Palomar Tower, runway 24, could land.
Good land, citation 55 Alpha.
Helicopter 429 Sierra Lima, I'm sorry, you taking off from the ramp or from the runway?
I could take off on the runway 27 left.
Helicopter 429 Sierra Lima, hover taxi runway 27 left via Delta.
Hey, via Delta, hover taxi 27 left, 429 Sierra Lima.
Palm Springs, citation 565 Tango Alpha, ready to go runway 31 left.
Citation 565 Tango Alpha, Palm Springs Tower, runway 31 left, let's take off.
Clear to take out runway 31 left, station 5 Tango Alpha.
That's on Turk Romeo, is midfield. Request 20 right.
Okay.
2 Echo Romeo, runway 20
Just
right.
made our left turn. We're about 7.5 miles down to our next waypoint.
Touch and go.
Right over the top of the coastline
20
here.
right, 2 Echo Romeo, runway 20 right, clear touch and go, make right traffic.
20 right, clear touch and go, right traffic. That's a Turk Romeo.
Biggest ground, exit 827, holding short, 1 right, taxi to signature. Biggest ground, exit 827, holding short, 1 right, taxi to signature.
Eject 827, Vegas ground, cross runway 1 right and left via Bravo taxi signature.
Cross 1 right and 1 left on Bravo and into signature. Have a good night, exit 827.
Take care. Here's 550 Julie Golf, have the clearance, Spice ready, copy.
Ready, copy, 0 Julie Golf.
So, Sirius 550 Julie Golf, clear to Thermal Airport, Anaheim 1 departure.
A little bit of an overspeed there. We're
Understand, clear to Thermal, Anaheim 1 departure, 0 Julie Golf. No, 550 Julie Golf, standby. Citation 5 Tango Alpha, contact departure.
Departure 5 Tango Alpha. Look out, departure, going to be invitation 565 Tango Alpha, 4,000 for 7,000.
Citation 565 Tango Alpha, SoCal departure, radar contact, climb maintain 13,000.
13,000, 5 Tango Alpha.
And John Wayne clearance, I can be a FR if you'd like. 550 Juliet negative, just trying to work out the routing. 550 Juliet side, cleared to Thermal Airport, fly heading 220, radar vectors to Seal Beach, Victor 8, Paradise, that's Papa Delta Zulu, direct Spono, Spono 1 arrival. Maintain 2,000, expect 13,000, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 128.1, squawk 2223.
Clear to Thermal Airport. Yeah, I'm going to have to copy this over again. Can you give it to me one more time, sir? Julie Golf.
Absolutely. Just give me 1 second for air traffic and I'll give it to you.
No worries. Sir, Julie Golf.
Citation 565 Tango Alpha, contact the center 126.35. Have a good night.
2635, 5 Tango Alpha.
Number 55907 uniform, how do you hear me?
555.
Thank you. Number 55907 uniform, contact approach 128.1.
128.1, 5597 uniform.
Number 55 Alpha, taxi to parking, monitor ground. Have a good night.
Roger, thanks for your help. Taxi parking, citation 55 Alpha.
Citation 565 Tango Alpha, Los Angeles Center, climb maintain, follow 230. Sirius 550 Julie Golf, just advise you're ready. I'm ready for you now.
Ready to attempt to copy again, 0 Julie Golf.
Sirius 550 Juliet Golf, cleared to Thermal Airport on departure, fly heading 220. radar vectors to Seal Beach, that's Sierra Lima, India. Victor 8, Paradise, that's Papa Delta Zulu VOR. Direct Bono 1 arrival. Maintain 2000, expect 13,000, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 128.1, squawk 2223.
Cleared thermal, fly heading 220, radar vector to Sierra Lima, India, Seal Beach, Victor 8, Paradise VOR, Papa Delta Zulu, direct to Bono 1, maintain 2000, expect 13,000, 10 minutes later, departure frequency 128.1, squawk code 7223, 0 Julie Golf.
00 Joe Golf, the initial altitude 2000, squawk is 2223.
Understand initial altitude is 2000 and squawk code 2223.
Says citation 565 Tango Alpha, connecting center 124.62. Good night. Cherokee 5597 uniform, SoCal approach.
97 uniform.
The 55997 uniform, SoCal approach, John Wayne, altimeter 3006.
06.
00 Julie Golf, you're back correct. Thanks for your patience.
Thank you for yours, 0 Julie Golf. Thank you.
Cherokee 2875 Zulu, have your clearance advised, ready, full route.
SoCal approach, Bonanza 716 Delta Mike, want to make sure I'm clear into the Bravo.
No, 716 Delta Mike, you're not, you want to be?
Would like to, yes, affirmative.
Okay, Bonanza 716 Delta Mike, cleared into the San Diego Bravo airspace, flight present heading, and maintain 5,000 for now.
Maintain 5,000, present heading, 716 Delta Mike.
That's a Echo Romeo, is midfield.
That's 2 Echo Romeo, cleared, touch and go, runway 20 right.
Clear touch and go 20 right, that's a Echo Romeo.
2500.
Citation 565 Tango Alpha, Los Angeles Center, climbing tape out of a 290, clear direct 29 pounds. November 72 Charlie, I'm sorry, say your position one more time.
We're 22,000, you see.
Number 72 Charlie, squawk 4002, ident.
4002.
Number 2875 Zulu, advise ready, copy, full route clearance. Number 2875 Zulu, John Wayne clearance, advise ready, copy, full route clearance.
Gillespie Tower, helicopter 429 Sierra Lima, holding short 27 left, ready for departure, IFR.
Helicopter 429 Sierra Lima, Gillespie Tower, 27 left, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 429 Sierra Lima, 27 left.
716 Delta Mike, rapid 12 o'clock, 2 miles opposite direction, out to the gates 4,500 VFR, type is unknown.
Looking for traffic, 716 Delta Mike.
John Wayne clearance, Baron 251 Sierra Mike. Is that clearance call supposed to be for me or for someone else?
I thought there were 2875 Zulu called in, but maybe it was you. There were 251 Sierra Mike. Are you waiting?
Affirmative, 1 Sierra Mike.
My apologies. Well, guess what? I do have your clearance. Number 251 Sierra Mike, clear to Burbank Airport, heading 220, radar vectors to Seal Beach. Dennis filed, maintain 2,000, expect 4,000, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 128.1, squawk 2717.
On departure fly, heading 220, radar vector Seal Beach, that is filed, climb and maintain 2,000, expect 4,010, departure on 128.1, squawk 2717, Baron 251 Sierra Mike.
Baron 251 Sierra Mike, is that correct?
John Wayne Ground, this is Cirrus 550 Julie, call at ACI Jet East with X-ray, ready to taxi.
Number 429 Sierra Lima, contact departure.
Over to departure, 14 Sierra Lima.
Walker 169, contact Albuquerque Center 134.32, 3432. Again. Cirrus 550 Juliet Golf, runway 20 left, taxi via Alpha Hotel Charlie Kilo.
20 left, Alpha Hotel Charlie Kilo, 0 Julie, call. Thank you, sir.
Number 716 Delta Mike, you send at your discretion. Contact the tower 118.3.
Send at my discretion 118.3. 16 Delta Mike.
SoCal departure helicopter 429 Sierra Lima with you, 340 assigned heading, passing 2,400 for 3,000.
Helicopter 429 Sierra Lima, SoCal departure, ready to contact, climb maintain 6,000.
Up to 6,000, 429 Sierra Lima. Downwind clearance, Archer 2875 Zulu, ready for clearance.
The 750 Zulu, downwind clearance. Give me 1 minute, it will be a full route clearance when I call you back, just be ready to copy. Cessna 72 Charlie, CS target, that's squawking standby, I just need you to squawk normal, sir.
Yeah.
Understood.
Lindbergh Tower, Bonanza 716 Delta Mike is inbound full stop 5 miles to the north.
Bonanza 716 Delta Mike, Lindbergh Tower, and a right downwind, runway 27, runway 27, clear to land.
Right downwind, runway 27, clear to land, 716 Delta Mike.
No, 72 Charlie, radar contact, proceed to the field, then a left downwind, runway 20 left, contact the tower, 126.8, 72 Charlie.
Yeah, 0.
Helicopter 429 Sierra Lima, clear direct Oceanside VOR, resume on navigation.
Okay, direct Oceanside VOR on 429 Sierra Lima. Departure Cessna 8256 X-ray.
I'm sorry, who was that?
Cessna 8256 X-ray.
Cessna 8256 X-ray, safe position?
Right now I'm in Kanab, Utah. The flight I was on ended somehow, so I'll have to try again later. Just wanted to let you all know. I was on an IFR flight plan.
Oh, understood, yes, then I handed you off, that's why I got confused, I'm sorry.
Yeah, sorry about that. So thanks a lot for the help tonight, and I'll see y'all later.
Okay, understood, thank you. Have a good night.
You too.
Number 2 Echo Romeo, runway 20 right, clear touch and go.
Clear touch and go 20 right, Cessna 2 Echo Romeo. After this, departing 220.
Cessna 402 Echo Romeo, roger, on departure, heading 220, maintain VFR at or below 2,400.
220 out of below 2,400, Cessna 2 Echo Romeo.
That's 72 Charlie, John Wayne Tower, left downwind, runway 20 left, and where you want the left side or right side, sir? Number 72 Charlie, runway 20 left, cleared to land.
John Wayne Tower, good evening. This is Cirrus 550 Juliet Golf, holding short 20 left, ready for takeoff.
Cirrus 550 Juliet Golf, John Wayne Tower, hold short, runway 20 left at Kilo for landing traffic.
Holding short 20 left for landing traffic at Kilo 0 Juliet Golf.
Cherokee 2875 Zulu, advise ready.
Ready to copy 750.
Cherokee 2875 Zulu, clear to Brackett Airport, heading 220, radar vector to Seal Beach. Then the coast, Papa 12 tech route. If you need the full routing, let me know. Maintain 2,000, expect 5,000, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 128.1, squawk 4604.
Departure heading 220. I didn't get the rest, but 2,000, expect 5, frequency 128.1, squawk 4604.
Cherokee 750, are you familiar with the tech route system, more specifically the Coast Papa 12 tech route?
Negative. I need to.
Okay. All right. Number 28750. Then on departure, it's heading 220. Radar vectors to Seal Beach. That's Sierra Lima India VOR. Victor 8 Poxcu. That's Papa Oscar X-ray Kilo Uniform. Victor 363 Pomona. That's Papa Oscar Mike VOR. Direct bracket field. Maintain 2,000. Expect 5,000. 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 128.1. Squawk 4604. And I'm going to need you to hold your read back, please. Never. Roger.
Hands off. Here's the approach.
The 55997 uniform, we going to Torrance, correct?
Correct.
The 5597 uniform, Roger. Advise when you have Torrance in sight. A to Sierra, altimeter 3006. Descend at your discretion.
We have field and information Sierra, 5597 uniform.
The 5597 uniform, or 97 uniform. Radar service terminated. Remain on your beacon code and contact Torrance Tower.
Radar service is off. We'll call the tower. 5597 uniform.
Okay, 2 Echo Romeo on the go. 220, VFR below 2,400.
220, out of below 2,400, Cessna 2 Echo Romeo.
Sierra 0 Julia Golf, just hold short. I'll be getting out right as soon as this aircraft lands.
Zero Golf, still holding short, no run.
Number 72 Charlie, say again? Side runway 20 right, clear to land. There, okay. Cessna 72 Charlie, runway 20 right, clear to land. And when you have an opportunity, just let me know why you needed this side step. That you don't have to do that. Everybody can just wait 2 more seconds. 72 Charlie, appreciate it though. 00 Julie Golf, runway 20 left deck, kilo, line up and wait.
Line up and wait, 0 Julie Golf at 20 left.
02 Echo Romeo, squawk 2064.
2064, Cessna 2 Echo Romeo.
00 Julie Golf, runway 20 left deck, kilo, cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff at kilo 20 left, 0 Julie Golf. Thank you, sir.
SoCal approach 0768 Foxtrot Sierra level 5,000.
0768 Foxtrot Sierra, SoCal approach, see John Wayne, altimeter 3006.
3006 for John Wayne, 8 Foxtrot
72 Charlie, taxi to Park View Bravo, monitor the ground, take care. Number 402 Echo Romeo, radar contact, turn 20 degrees to the right, 240.
240, Cessna 2 Echo Romeo.
Torrance Tower, Cherokee 5597 uniform is 3,600, 6 miles to the northeast, inbound full stop for Sierra.
Then 5597 uniform, Torrance Tower on the right downwind, runway 29 right, report midfield.
Right downwind, runway 29 right, report midfield, 5597 uniform.
Number 402 Echo Romeo, SoCal departure, 128.1.
Runway
128.1, Cessna 2 Echo Romeo.
00 Julie Golf, traffic head to the right is going to be a Cessna on a 240 heading going over the approach on VFR. Restricted at or below 2,400, should be no factor. Contact approach 128.1, take care.
Switching to approach and looking for traffic, 0 Julie, thank you.
I had it if I'd just held the flare.
Good evening, this is Sirius 550 Julie.
402 Echo Romeo,
1160 on my way up to
1,700 for 2,000.
402 Echo Romeo, SoCal approach. Fly heading 270 for now, maintain out or below 2,400.
Okay, down. Let's get off
270, out of below 2,400, that's not 2 Echo Romeo.
Charlie Golf, Mike, Whiskey Tango, SoCal approach, standby. Sirius 550 Julie Golf, SoCal approach, you up with me?
I am, I just checked in, I stepped on somebody, apologies for that.
Not a problem. Sirius 550 Julie Golf, SoCal departure, radar contact, verify altitude.
1840, on my way up to 2,000.
00 Julie Golf, thanks for that. Climb and maintain 7,000.
Climb and maintain 7,000, 0 Julie Golf.
Cessna 2 Echo Romeo, say direction of flight.
We're going to fly over the Queen Mary practice area. That's not 2 Echo Romeo.
Proceed as requested.
Lindbergh Tower, Bonanza 716 Delta Mike is clear runway 27 at C5. Taxi back to north parking.
Delta Mike, taxi, runway 27, taxi via Charlie, remain this frequency, advised when you're ready for departure.
I'm sorry, I want to go to parking. I apologize, north ramp.
Oh, I'm sorry, I thought I heard you say taxi back, my apologies. Taxi to parking via Charlie, monitor the ground, have a good night.
Via Charlie, monitor ground, and have a good night. See ya.
See ya. Number 565, Tango Alpha, contact the center 1 tree, 3.2.
Mixture.
Cessna 2 Echo Romeo, still advised to maintain VFR out below 2,400.
Out below 2,400, Cessna 2 Echo Romeo. With you at 2,000.
Turn right, direct Seal Beach, resume on navigation.
You're on navigation, turning right to Seal Beach, 0 Golf.
Cherokee 251 Sierra Mike, 2875 Zulu. Go ahead, your read back.
750 Zulu, I'll get back with you. I'm going to study this tech route first.
Okay, sounds good. Then Charlie Golf Mike Whiskey Tango, go ahead. Zero Julia Golf, sorry, stand by. 00 Julia Golf, it should be a right turn, direct Seal Beach.
Right turn to Seal Beach, 0 Julia Golf. I started left and I corrected myself. Apologies.
Charlie Golf Mike Whiskey Tango, I'm sorry. Now, go ahead, your request. Charlie Golf Mike Whiskey Tango, SoCal approach, go ahead, request.
All right. That wasn't too bad.
Number 768 Foxtrot Sierra, traffic. 2 o'clock, 2 miles southbound, 4,500 VFR type unknown.
Lights are off.
Looking for traffic, 8 Foxtrot Sierra.
Fuel is going to.
SoCal, Cessna 425 Foxtrot Tango, 12 miles north of Mission Bay VOR. Looking to get into San Diego. We have information, Juliet.
All right. That's going to do it for our flight this evening. Pretty cool flight there. Already shut everything off. The flaps are still down, but we'll manage there. We'll get a quick shot of that. All right. Well, if you joined us tonight, we do appreciate you tuning in. Again, I'm pretty new at this live streaming thing, but and really enjoying Pilot Edge and enjoying Microsoft Flight Sim and the VFR flights. That was an interesting one. I just realized that I do actually have to still request into the Bravo even when getting flight following. So that was a unique experience, but we got it figured out, but we didn't get any deviations tonight, so that was good. Anyway, we'll catch you next time. Until then, see ya.